Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video I'm gonna take a personality test. To tell you guys the truth, I have taken the personality test a couple of times, but this is like the third or fourth time. But every time I took the test I got INFP, just telling you. So let's see what comes this time. So I'm starting. So you can check out the website, and you can also take the personality test from the link in description. So let's jump into it. They say it's free personality test by 16personality.com, and it's fast and easy, takes less than 12 minutes. Answer honestly, be yourself, answer honestly even if you don't like the answer. Complete it or try not to leave any neutral answer. I forgot about all the answers that I gave in the first time I tried it, but let's see. I'm gonna try to be honest. You enjoy vibrant social events with a lot of people. Um, uh, maybe this. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Completely agree. Your travel plans look likely are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. Itinerary. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, it looks like a rough list kind of. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Yes, completely agree. If if your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, try not to solve their problem. Yeah, I always try to make people feel better before I answer, before we solve the problem, because feeling good is the first priority always for me. People can really upset you. I do get upset a lot, so there's it. Next. 10% complete. You often rely on other people to be the one to start a conversation and keep it going. Hmm, not completely, so I'm gonna put it here. If you have a temporary put if you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it's your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah, I always try that. You really worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. I do kind of want a good impression. I do worry about it. It would be challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without getting bored. Nah, mate, nah, that ain't happening. You are more detail oriented than a big picture person. I'm not sure about that, but I always care for the details, so I'm gonna put it here. You are very affectionate with people you care about. Yeah, true. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. Um, I don't know. I honestly don't know about this one. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made long time ago. Yeah, not completely bothered, but at parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Yeah, you can rely on that. I'm not the one in the action most of the times. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. No, I understand them. I understand them. Because I'm an emotional guy myself. When looking for a movie to watch, you spend ages browsing the catalog. Kind of, kind of. You can stay calm under pressure. Um, as far as I can remember, I did gave it disagree, but I've been playing Counter Strike a lot, and I've been into clutch situations. Clutch situations mean that um, there are multiple opponents, and I'm the only one alive in my team, and I found that I was calm in most of the situations, so I think I've improved on this matter. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. Disagree, maybe? I don't know. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Yeah, agree. In your opinion, it is okay to step on other people to get ahead in life. No, no question. I disagree completely. You are dedicated and focused on your goals. You really rarely get sidetracked. I do get sidetracked. Mm, this one. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your ability, and your knowledge. Kind of, kind of, not completely, but I don't know. When at a social event, you really try to introduce yourself to new people, and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Uh, I'm guilty. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. Um, you usually no, I don't lose interest in that conversation. You you would never let yourself cry in front of others. I disagree. You'll feel more drawn to the place with a bustling and busy atmosphere than a more quiet and intimate ones. I disagree. Disagree completely. You like discussing different views and theories on what world would look like in the future. I do like that. I do like to do that. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. Kind of agree. I don't disregard head completely, but I think it's more heart centered. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something you cannot see touch. No, I do believe in some things that I can see, touch, or experience. So I can imagine myself experiencing or studying in those topics. Usually prefer to get revenge rather than forgive. Not really, but I'm not also very peace love. I do sometimes want to take revenge, so I kind of disagree. You often make decisions on a whim. I try to make a decision pre-made. Want to make a decision beforehand, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it this one. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than yes, agree. I'm gonna give it this. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning of the message or agree. You always know exactly what to do. Not always. You really think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. I do always think about that. When in a place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. Agree. You tend to focus on present realities than future present realities. I agree. Kinda agree. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, I do understand people's feelings very good. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions upfront as possible. I'm gonna give it this one. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wondered how long it will be until they become disappointed. I kind of think about that. I kind of jitter about that, but you feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting. Yeah, me finding interesting is the main point, and striking up a conversation. I agree. You only away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Yes, I do. You look after yourself first and others come second. No, disagree. Not completely, but disagree. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually end up doing what you feel at a given moment. Agree. Your mood can change very quickly. Not very quickly, but kind of quickly. You often contemplate the reason of human existence or the meaning of life. Agree. You often talk about your feelings and emotions. I try not to talk about my feelings most of the time, but I gotta do it sometime. They're calling us for taking the sabur. It's time for Sehri. Should I continue the video or what? Yeah, let's continue. You have got detailed. You have got detailed educational career development plans stretching several years into the future. Mm, I kind of. I do kind of have a. You really dwell on your regrets. Disagree. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in a need of getaway. Yeah, sometimes it does feel like that. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. Kind of disagree. I like to be a visionary. You find it easy to empathize with with a person who has gone through something you never have. Yes, I do find it easy. Your personal your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent. Kind of disagree. Your emotions control you more than you can control them. No, I always take a strong hold of my emotions when it gets out of hand. When it seems to get out of hand, so kind of disagree. You after a long and exhausting week of fun party is what you need. Yeah, sometimes that's what I require. That I need a party. Agree. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advantage could change everyday life. Yes. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. Yeah, I do think about that. You still honor the commitment you have made even if you have a change of heart. Yes. Yes, completely. You really feel insecure. Disagree. Oh, it's moment of time. INFP. Yes, I knew it, guys. I knew I was an INFP. Mind. Here the mind. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. Extra, extroverted, introverted. I'm 64% introverted energy, mental energy, I'm 70% intuitive, 30% observant. And street determines how we make and cope with our emotions. 90% feelings. I think it's kind of bad that I work on feelings, but what can I do? It's just me, guys. Tactic, this trait approach reflects your approach to work planning and decision making. Prospecting 51, judging 49. Is that good? I don't know. Identity, this trait underpins all others, showing how confident you are in our abilities and decisions. Turbulent 60%, assertive 40%. So guys, here's the personality test. I urge you all to take the personality test too, and I believe that personalities can change. If you guys think I made any wrong choices, then feel free to call me out in the comments and let me know what your personality is when you take the test. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.